Venezuela, a South American country, is one of the world's leading exporters of oil. Unfortunately, due to political and economic instability, their oil production has decreased in recent years. To make matters worse, US-imposed sanctions have limited their ability to find buyers for their oil. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on PrimeTime TV. Today, we'll be discussing a recent development in the world of international affairs. Venezuela's oil exports have slipped despite major assistance from Iran. Let's take a look at what this means for the country and the world. Why did Venezuela's oil exports decline last year? The situation in Venezuela has been dire since the start of last year, with its oil exports plummeting due to a variety of factors. Its infrastructure outages, US sanctions, and increased competition in its key Asian market are all factors that have played a hand in the decline of the country's oil exports. Despite assistance from its ally Iran, the Venezuelan economy has been unable to make up for the losses it has incurred. The US has recently relaxed its sanctions on the country, allowing some partners of the state-run firm Petróleos de Venezuela, PDVSA, to resume taking Venezuelan crude. This decision is expected to lend a helping hand in boosting Venezuela's exports this year. Additionally, Iran has increased its role in the country, supplying Venezuela with materials to increase its export and sending technicians to repair a refinery. Though these measures are helpful, the overall condition of Venezuela's ports, oil fields, and refineries is still in a poor state. Furthermore, there is also the issue of increased competition from Russia on crude supplies to China, which will further limit export gains. According to a Reuters tally of data and documents, Venezuela's exports last year were at 616,540 barrels per day of crude and refined products, representing a 2.5% drop from 2021 and slightly below 2020. Venezuela's per annum oil exports. Venezuela's oil exports have been in decline since 2019 when the United States imposed sanctions on the South American nation's state-run oil company PDVSA. This has caused the country's annual oil exports to fall by 2.5% in 2022, even with increased production. This is due to the combination of production stagnation and the increasing competition of Russian exports in the Chinese black market. PDVSA attempted to make up for some of the revenue loss by boosting exports of petroleum coke, methanol, and other oil byproducts. This resulted in shipments of these lower-value products more than tripling to 4.36 million metric tons in 2022 from 2021. Despite this, exports of petroleum coke, methanol, and other oil byproducts increased significantly, helping to offset some of the revenue loss. The impact of these sanctions has been felt by the Venezuelan people, as the country relies heavily on oil exports to pay for imports. The loss of revenue has led to a dramatic decrease in the availability of basic goods, leading to shortages and skyrocketing prices. In addition, the sanctions have caused a devaluation of the Venezuelan bolivar, leading to a further drop in purchasing power and exacerbating the economic crisis. What's Venezuela's oil production over time? The story of Venezuela's oil production is a complex one. In 1998, the country was producing around 3 million barrels per day, but by the end of 2019, production had plunged to just over 700,000 barrels per day. This dramatic drop is largely due to political instability and economic mismanagement. In addition, US sanctions have made it difficult for Venezuela to access the resources and technology it needs to increase production. However, there are signs that production is beginning to increase. In 2023, oil production is expected to increase by about 100,000 barrels per day. This is due in part to the US license granted to Chevron Corp, which will allow the company to recover output and exports in Venezuela. In addition, Italy's Eni may also get a cargo of Venezuelan crude this month. While Venezuela is struggling to return its oil production to pre-1998 levels, the country has managed to make some progress in recent years. Thanks to global demand for alternative fuels, Venezuela's oil byproducts exports have been able to add millions of dollars to the country's coffers. Additionally, the country has managed to receive between $6 billion and $7 billion in oil cash after discounts, shipping costs, fees, swaps, and debt repayment. The country faces many economic and political challenges that will likely impede its ability to increase production. However, with the help of international partners, Venezuela is slowly but surely taking steps to increase its oil production and exports. As the country continues to make progress, it may be able to reach its pre-1998 production levels shortly. We hope you found this video insightful. If so, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to never miss out on more such interesting videos. Until next time, bye.